Okay, so this video is going to be a very quick and easy way for any beginner to learn how to draw Deadpool's mask, okay? So what I need to do here, we always start off, hope you guys can see, my first time doing this. Oh, flip it over, okay. Got too much shadow, but whatever. You first start making a circle. This is how I make a circle, nice and loose and easy. Amazing. Okay, now we're going to make a straight line coming straight down. And this is what I do. I get my fingers and I measure how big it is. It's that big. And I go down here and I put a line right here. Okay, so this is where his chin's gonna be. So I come and continue this line to about there. Now with this, we're gonna extend this line about this far. And if you see that we're gonna have his head here, his face down here. And this is how we make his chin. And this is the reason I'm showing you Deadpool first, is because if you could draw Deadpool, you could draw Spider-Man. If you could draw Spider-Man, you could draw Venom. If you could draw Venom, you could draw Carnage. Okay, so that's why I like Deadpool first. He's nice and easy. So we're gonna go from here, we're gonna connect to here. Just a nice, easy, gentle line. The same on this side. And these lines, try to make them nice and light, because these are just our guidelines, okay? Alright, so now that we have this, we're going to make a straight line across here. And now we have 4 different quadrants. Extend this line a little more. Okay, so if you know Deadpool looks like this, right? Well, we're going to make ours look cooler than that, because that's pretty easy. So we're going to just angle this out a little bit. Alright, from here, we're going to decide how big his eyes are going to be. His eyes are huge, right? Well, actually, his eyes are pretty small, but he has these big old patch thingies he got. To decide that, we're going to cut this in half right here. We're going to go up to about, let's see, make this look good. From here to here, we're going to go up to about right here. We're going to make a line. We're going to go take that measurement, go down, and put a line. Now we're going to, in between here, put a little line, and a little line right here. And extend this line, because this is how tall we're going to make it. These are all just guidelines, okay? This is not how it's going to look. It's just, it looks like I'm just making a bunch of lines and squares, but trust me, it'll look better. This is how you make things look even and proportionate. Okay. So, I like to start with making his eyeballs, so you can see how big the mask's going to be. So, I'm going to make them, let me see. Okay, I'm going to cut this in half again, right here. And this is where his eyeballs are going to be. So let me just go ahead and start drawing that, and then you could follow along. We're going to make it from here, 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 to here. And Deadpool always looks like he's kind of mad, so I'm going to make an almond shape. Okay, these are just the basic circles first. Kind of like an almond. Oh, you know what? That's kind of high. Yeah. Excuse me, let me erase that part. Kind of messed up. And here's the thing about drawing. Drawing, we always mess up, and that's why we have erasers, okay? No big deal. Okay, so, forget all that. Come back down to, it's actually the line that I had right here. That's where I wanted them to be. Alright, so it means I gotta go right here, and right here. Yeah, it looks better. And over here, and over here. Okay. Look at this face, just a little big. Let me see. Where did I make a mistake? Oh, that's why. We're making it this big. There you go. Here's your line. Right there. I'm not even going to re-edit this. I'm just going to leave it like this so you guys can understand that people make mistakes, and that's just how drawing is. And you can always just you're always gonna go back and touch your stuff up. So those are where his eyeballs are. See, like his eyeballs up there, I got eyeballs down here. I think I got his face just a little too big, but let's leave it there now. Let's go ahead and start his template for his eyes. So this is where it's gonna go. I wanted it to go all the way up to this line. So we're gonna start in here. We're gonna go just a straight line. And then since I did that side, I like to do the opposite side to make them even. Okay. And then we're gonna go a slight angle to the left right here, and a slight angle to the right. Okay. Here we go. Now we're gonna come down to almost to the edge of his mask, right? About there. Right about there. I see, now it's starting to look like Deadpool already. Alright, now we're gonna put a point in between here, and here, and here, and here. And that's where we're gonna aim. We're gonna go from the point that we had, like that. We're gonna use a little bit of slight curve, like that. And from there, we're gonna go back to these points. So we're playing a little bit connect the dots right here. And if you can connect the dots, you could draw Deadpool. Okay. Boom. That's sort of like a Deadpool, huh? There we go. I see. Now I'm just gonna round these out because they're not really square, they're more round right here. Cool. And we're gonna decide, you know, Deadpool always talks a lot, but we never see his mouth. His mouth would be about right here, so it doesn't matter because we're not gonna draw his mouth. But this is what you gotta know, is how to make it look like it has a mouth there. We're just gonna put a little line like that. But now from here we're gonna make his little seams, but we're gonna go around the mouth so it looks cool. Gonna go around right here, right here, and so see, this mouth would be about right here, and right there we're gonna cut it off about right here, and we're gonna make a slight angle. Okay, so now it looks kind of like C3PO, but whatever. And this is gonna be the bottom of his face now, so we're gonna make it a little bit smaller so it looks cooler. Trust me, just do what I do. I'm gonna go like this. We're gonna start following our lines, but I'm making them a little bit darker, as you can see. Okay, now his ears would be about right here, but you don't see his ears, but we're still gonna put them on there because if you go around the mask, it makes it look nicer. It'll make it look cooler like this. I'm gonna go ahead and follow it right here, up and up. Am I turning this? Oh, damn. Okay. And then we're gonna go up to here, and we're gonna stop when we get to the top of his head. Okay. Now we need to put his other ones that go, his other little lines that go up here and up here. Okay, so now he looks kind of cool. All right. Now I like to do the Deadpool that when he has his little thing that looks like this on the top of his head. It's just like where the end of his mask is. And so how I do it is I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna put it like this, a little line. I'm gonna go down like that, and I'm gonna connect it like this. So he has that little peak at the top right there, and then you put this, and it kind of looks like a shark head thing, but it makes it look cooler. I think that's how I like it. All right. Oh, nah, it doesn't look that bad. So now what I want to do is I want to make his eyes look cooler. So I'm gonna go ahead and make him look a little bit more angry. I'm going like this, angry like that, and now we're just gonna follow his shape of his eye. We're gonna try to make him look mad. There you go. It kind of looks like a mad ninja, and that's what Deadpool really is. He's a mad ninja, but he's a little crazy, so he's kind of fun. Anyway, so we're gonna like that. All right. So Deadpool doesn't look that bad. I think it looks pretty cool already. If you notice these lines, they don't need to be there no more. I'm gonna go and start to erase them. Okay, cool. All right, now let's do some stuff to make them look real cool. All right, if you're following along, that means that you think he looks all right, and I think he looks perfectly fine. His eyes might be a little big on mine, but I think it looks cool like that. Let's just kind of shape them around. All right, so with this part, you're gonna go around this way more, so it sticks out a little bit more like that. this. I'll put it down so look, you think he has ears, but you're not gonna see him. And I like to make this thicker, like that, like this, like that. And the same thing on the outside of these. We're gonna just thicken them up. And I'm using the harder lines now, so that way it looks like I'm almost done. Boom, boom, boom. And now we're gonna, I'm just gonna lightly show you how to ink or draw, what's it called, ink him or color him in. So, oh, you know what, let's make him look a little bit madder first. It's called, because we need to put a line like this and like this, like this, just to make it look like he's a little upset. Put lines under here, like that, and they're just the cool lines. That's what I call them, the cool lines. Let me make these a little better. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get a marker. And we're gonna use, got a marker right here, it's a 0.8 micron. You can use a Sharpie, whatever you got. And here we go. I start by doing the outside. Oh, well, flipping around. The outside first, so let's start with this part right here. Boom. And when you do your lines, just try to be confident and put them in. Don't do no don't do no this. Don't start getting shaky. Just go ahead and go a smooth line and stop. A smooth line, stop. Smooth line, stop. Let's go ahead and follow this part right here. Smooth line, stop. And see how I just did a little like that? That's so to make it look more like a face, because faces are not straight. So I just put a little bit of dun-dun-dun right there. Dun-dun-dun. Boom. Boom. Alright, let's do this right now. Boom. Alright, so that's the outside. Let's go ahead and get the inside parts now. I think we should start right here. Boom, boom, boom. And you're gonna see this is all gonna get colored in with black anyways, but I just like it to make it so it looks a little more thicker. It looks cooler, I think. That's fine. Oh man, it keeps turning. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta set it next time so it doesn't spin on me. I'm holding the thing and I'm drawing at the same time, so it's kind of hard. I don't have a gimbal or anything yet. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, and some of the lines here. The lines, boom, 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 boom. Okay, now the important part inside the eyeball. Okay. Also, I'm not doing it perfect because I think it looks better like that when you realize where you want it, then you can draw it on there. Like cool little design things. Got this one. Now I'm gonna change markers. Alright, so now I got a black Sharpie and I got a red Sharpie. Best thing about Deadpool, he's only got two colors, red and black, and white. So we're gonna do the black part first. Deadpool's face is all black right here on his patches and on these lines. So this is pretty easy to do. I'm just gonna go ahead and start with the inside part. Take your time when you're coloring. I usually try to do the outside parts that are gonna hit the line first. So that way when on the inside I can just go as fast as I can. Or as fast as I need to color faster. See? I think he's starting to look cool, right? Now the thing I suggest is to make them look a little more dynamic is to leave some spots white, and that'll be like a highlight. So I'm gonna leave that part white right there, so it'll look. You'll see what I'm doing. What I mean. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this part white too. Just a little spot. So like you see where I have this where I wanted to have black right there. I'm gonna have to put it white now, but just doing it like that. Let's go ahead and do this again. Oh yeah, I'm forgetting. I don't even have to do it. I just have to go right here first. So it looks pretty cool. I love Deadpool. Deadpool's a nut. But he's also fun, dude. Like, I mean, like, he kills everybody. Well, actually, he unalives them. He never kills anybody. But he kind of reminds me of Spider-Man. Like, he's always, like, making jokes and having a good time, you know? So, that's what I try to think when I'm playing, when I'm drawing. Is this is fun. So, make it fun. There we go. All right, so back to here. It does help to hum and sing when you're drawing. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Did you guys know that the first time he met Spider-Man, Deadpool told Spider-Man that he's Spider-Man from the future? And so Spider-Man was like, "What?" Because Deadpool's a little bit older than him. Deadpool's probably in his 30s, and Spider-Man's like what 16 or 15. Yeah, but he tells him, he's like, "Yeah, I'm you from the future." He goes, "Is that why you have my costume? Because if you look, that's pretty much the same costume, you know, the red and black." He's like, "Nah, I'm just kidding, man." But he goes, "Yeah, but I like the fact that you admire me." I think that was funny. And Spider-Man later on learns that Deadpool's just crazy. So there we go. I think that looks pretty cool. So I draw my Deadpool to look a little bit meaner by making these lines thicker. You guys can make them how you want. If you don't want this thick, it's up to you. All right. So now what I want to do is show me how to do the red part, which is very easy. It's just fill it all in red. All right. But like I said, we're gonna leave some parts white just to make it look cool. All right. Kind of looks like a sad, weird clown, huh? All right. Get that red in there. Red, 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 red. All right. There's a white part right there. Red, 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 red. I think we should do one like that. Red, 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 red. Uh-huh. And I think a red, white part would look good right there. You know, this one needs to be away. Red, 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 red. Alright. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, we're gonna go up to here with the red so you could just have some highlights again. The same thing with right here and right here. Just so you can get it all red. Alright, here, let's leave those to be highlights as well. You notice how when I color, I try to draw all the same, going the same direction. I stop. I don't know, this Deadpool doesn't look that bad. It looks maybe a little more, I don't know, it looks fine to me. So as soon as you start getting the red in there, you know it's Deadpool. They should have named him Redpool, huh? Alright, that looks cool. Sorry if it's getting a little boring now, but that's what coloring is to me. It's kind of boring. I like drawing more than I like coloring. I don't know if you guys notice that when you see my page. Oh, I'm really tired. I'm holding the camera. Oh wow, flip. Yeah. Oh, see what I don't want to do is go over the black lines because then they just make them blacker. So I'm using Sharpie. Okay, well that's cool. And then I'll show you what I do with the white spots after. That'll make it look cool. Okay, boom. Deadpool. All right, so now with these red spots, I like to just go and do this. I'm gonna go zoom in right here. Get your marker and go boom, 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 boom. There's little lines in there. Boom, boom, boom. It makes it look like cool. That's what I think. Cool. All right, well, and there you have it. A Deadpool with kind of a long mouth, but all right. And the last thing you got to do is you're supposed to just sign your name on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you. I'm at so twice. I'll be doing more tutorials coming up soon. Hope you had fun. Peace.